So I have actually figured out how to live stream games, which is a big achievement for myself. All a round of applause for me. I have figured it out. So we are gonna play Pathologic 3 and we will all find out how either terrible or good I am at said game. I have played here before. I got to day 5, which is really good for me. I like that for me. But we're going to do a new one for this. I'm going to play Pathologic 3.
Denkovsky, that's the...
Let me know if the noise volume is okay for you, by the way.
The greatest factory. The powers that be were frightened at the stage. My lab, the capital, was about to be closed. But it cannot be denied that some phenomena might be found only in the strangest, remote parts of our country. Little towns that are yet to be explored by forward-thinking minds.
We'll just let this play out first before I say anything.
Death way too easily. We follow our life's path too, like cattle to the slaughter.
I have questions. I'll reserve them for later.
My search for immortality has brought me rumors of one, Simon King.
They have improved the intro scene though. If you didn't know, Hype Train actually sent me this copy of the game, which I'm really happy about. I was like, sorry, I'm talking over the intro. We'll let him play. We'll let him cook.
Or else all my life's work is doomed.
Right, so they've actually fixed this because when I got the early access version or the creator version, it was really that I couldn't play. Like the intro scene wouldn't play. It was really laggy and I thought my laptop had just broken. So I didn't actually get that little bit. So we've got our mind map. We've got a guy over here who we should probably have a word with, find out what's going on. A living, breathing person stepping off of our train. Now, I know about this game. Okay, it's been a long time, she says, because the game was only released since I've played a Pathologic game. So, I know our dialogue matters in this game. But it's been a while, so if I mess up, please yell at me gently. I'm just going to be straightforward. Like, do you only get dead people? Where did you come from? I don't feel like being sarky is a good idea with this guy, so I'm just going to tell him that I come from the capital and who I am. I'll be straightforward about it. Right, do you city folk always take 20 trunks of shirts with you, or did you manage to cut down to 10, sir? This is a rather, I feel confronted. And by the way, my property's been nicked. I've just come to this town and they've nicked my stuff. It's just kids being kids, apparently. This is a lawless place, I'm assuming. It's just kids being kids. Yeah, basically, I have to get my insurance back. That's the choice, right? I'm telling you, hands off the kids. You're new here, fresh off the train. You're new in town, so watch yourself and heed our customs. No constable or patrolman will chase after children for you. No sweet streeter neither. But they, stole my stuff. That is ridiculous. Because the kids have their own thing going. They're an empire, you see. I'm not going to mess with it. And if you find someone to do it for you, it's your funeral. Or rather theirs. Or they wouldn't get a funeral. The tower would simply break them. I'm going to ask, what tower? The polyhedron? Yeah, I think I had to be a little sarky with this. This guy is just not helping me at all. You know what? If you need your shirt so badly, why don't you go looking for the tots that ran away with them? Just ask them nicely. These kids are like magpies. They'll trade your precious linens from the capital back in exchange for some bits of colored glass. I have chosen a game where I can't read. This is not a good start. Or even just a story. But whatever you do, don't hurt them. I don't want to hurt kids, personally. I'm just going to tell them it's instruments. Say, is the capital a real place? Sure. I don't wish it was. The Canes came from the capital and made our town, but no other real people have come from that ever since. So I was thinking, perhaps Simon Kane simply made up the capital, along with everything else. I'm not going to be sarky in this choice. Yeah, let's worry about our trunks first. Sometimes I need a setback from the moment and think logically. It helps me put the picture together. Okay. So the luggage is the most important thing. It's like gone. How am I supposed to research without my tools? I better just follow the thieves' trail of ripped suitcases, to be honest, because the most important thing is the microscope and the experimental prototype. Well, he's not going to help me. Thanks, dude. Oh, I can loot. Some objects can be useful. I can spot them easily if I use Q to concentrate. Some thoughts will affect your mental state. Well, I may as well loot this stuff. I'll take all. There's a kid there. Excuse me, where's my stuff? Hey, eyes on us. The thief's seen us. The thief. Mr. Thief, are you for real? Say something in thief speak. Exactly. What do you mean by Master Thief? You're the one who stole my things. Thief, you stole the train's heart, you did. Just ripped it out and stole it. And now it'll die without a heart. I have several questions. I haven't ripped out anything. Did the train stop? It did. Doesn't move no more. Not moving means it's dead. You climbed it, it died, which means you killed it. Thiefiest thief. How do I even respond to this? Yeah, I'm a doctor. I need my instruments. There's only more. There are many things. I'm so sorry. I am bad at reading things out. I will do better work. Hey, hold on. No need for all the begging and the politeness. What do I even do anyway? I didn't take nothing. It was all Jetchka. Well, I'm not going to be shirty with the kid, so my microscope, that is the correct term. My microscope and prototypes are precise, delicate instruments. If they break, they'll only be scrap metal and glass. They'll just die. Die like the train. You don't want that, do you? I don't. Then tell me where Jetchka's taken them. Jetchka's taken the heart to go fix the train either way to its face. Am I a snitch now, Mr. Thief? No, he said no thief. You've not done it wrong. You've told me where my things are and I need it. So. Now we go back. Sorry, my mouse had a little trouble then, figuring out what was going on. So we're going this way. Can I? I can loot stuff. Ha 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 ha. Yes, that's correct. I do love me a bit of looting. So that's the train. Duh. I'm such a good gamer, just like pointing out the obvious. More stuff to loot. I do love a good looting. Oh wait, I've played this part before. I can use Q. There we go. See, I'm picking up this game. I'm remembering. Oh, look. We can use Q again. So the most fragile ones didn't break. So that means that's a good sign for the actual instruments that we need. My mania's gone up a bit though. That's a bit unfortunate. Anything else I can loot around here? There's some gosh darn kids. There's some gosh. There's some gosh darn kids who may or may not have something I need. Hey, back off you! Get away from the girls, and from me too. I ain't afraid of Uncle Rowan when he boozes up. I ain't afraid of you neither. I've got a knife. You can't hurt us. Got it? Jesus Christ, the kids are different around these parts. I'm just gonna say I'm not drunk because I'm not. My hands are shaking and you got those crazy eyes. Uncle Rowan gets those eyes too. He reaches for a second bottle and the shakes, and then he picks fights. I think you need to report Uncle Rowan, my friend. Or Rowan. Don't even think about picking a fight. I got a real knife, I do. Well, I don't want to traumatize this child any closer, so I'll take a breather. Frightening extremes, it's hard for me to talk to. I'm too apathetic or manic. I need to stabilize my condition first. My state of mind can be changed with drugs. Of course, why not? That makes sense. I love some drugs, mate. Some make me more apathetic, others make me more manic. I need to keep an eye on my mental state and supply of drugs. Right. So I need to get more apathetic? I've forgotten how to use these. How? Oh god. Oh, there we go. Use. How about now? I'm less manic now. Do you want to talk to me? A dead heart keeps beating for 40 days. That's what my mom says. It couldn't have been dead for that long. Do it. Tack it on. Oh, this is Jetka. She nicked one of my things. It won't fit in there. It just won't. I told you we should have stuck it in the belly, not in the mouth. Life's in the belly. Everyone knows that. Nope. A locomotive's life sits on the front with the driver. That's where the fire is. So the heart should be too. That's what Boulder told me. Yeah, I was like, you're Jetka, right? You're correct. A train's life is in its locomotive, which is hard in its front. So I'll put her up for a little bit. I'll give her a bit. Oh, okay. She just wants to piss off, basically. You killed the other trains, didn't you? It's 'cause they don't come to us no more. We were wondering. We didn't know why they kept dying. We got a whole graveyard. They're all rusted up and they can't go anywhere. And it's all because of you. You stole the train's heart for yourself and carried it away in a suitcase. And now the train's all dead. If the train stopped dying a long time ago, it can't be my fault. I've never been here and I'm not good at stealing hearts. That's true. Never seen him before. So he steals hearts from the future then. These kids are freaking ridiculous. Like, come on, Jetka, come on now. You steal hearts from the future, mister. You said it yourself, the train's heart to the front, and I rode in the carriage in the middle. How could I get to the heart then? I'm just going to ask them what gave you the idea that my prototype is a train's heart. Well, it's made of iron, isn't it? And it's round. And if I tinker with it, it ticks. I'm going to use reasoning with these children. So it means it's a heart, a train's heart, yes, or a pocket watch. Without it, the train stopped whirling, stopped moving too. That means it's dead. So if this is its heart, obvious, right? I don't know how to make you understand my prototype has nothing to do with the train. Look, they're all made of different metals. Well, the man doesn't look very shiny on the outside either, and inside he's all red. All right, Jetka, calm down, love. No, he's right. The body's different layers, but all the meat is made of meat. That's what Grandpa Baraka said. Barach? Look, my prototype is not the train's heart, and it certainly won't repair it. But it is an interesting thing itself, so let's make a deal. You give it back, and I'll tell you how it works. There will be corpses in the tail. Yeah, that's it. That's how we're going to get the kid to trust me. There will be corpses. Yeah, okay, let's do it. These corpses, are they stabbed or strangled? The kin must never cut, they only strangle, so if they were stabbed, kin didn't do it. I am having a conversation that is... Oh, hello. I forgot about this part. The capital 2 weeks ago. Okay. To prime it, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief, hello, or for crying out loud. Your mind's thrown away again. Okay. So I'm just going to convince him that I'm normal. I'm here now. I'm here. The crank is stiff. You'll have to use some force. Are you crazy? There's a gas leak. What did you call me in here for? We have to seal the morgue and evacuate quickly. No, Daniel. Okay, I can't say his name. I'm so sorry. If it's not Daniel, then that's his name now. What we have to do is load that prototype you're fiddling with and use it to get into the morgue. A woman rose from the dead in there, and it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. Okay, I'm just going to ask. Risen from the dead? I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and, holy smokes! A woman was sitting off on the gurney, stiff as a poker, rasping her throat. I started toward her, but then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. It wasn't I'm going to be a bit rational. It wasn't spontaneous resurrection. It couldn't be. These cases always turn out to lethargy or cancer or apnea. You forgot about that time with the animatronic figure, Tellerman's wonderful joke for your birthday. Didn't forget it. I wiped it from my mental atlas. What should I do with the device? This prototype, you called it. I already told you, but fine. Let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. Remember the consumption task force? Kaufman, Gorski, Anistine? Yeah, of course I do. In the wake of Boston, I hope that's what it is. They were commissioned to make a device to dissipate miasma, but I believe it was meant for something other than tuberculosis. Tuberculosis. My live streaming skills are not quite here, are they? This magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol of disinfectant. First you load the prototype. There's bottles of solution in the beige cabinet. Best set it on the table while you load it. You can't do it while you're holding it. I load it, then what? Next, you wind the prototype up. To prime it, here's this crank and turn it clockwise. Then I just, let's get to the point. Release the contents of the gas. Correct. Wind up the crank, then release it. The gas should dissipate theoretically. Wind, release, dissipate. Repeat until you reach our resurrectee. Just remember the chlorine will keep coming while the supply of solution is finite. Just try to be as efficient as possible, Chief. And what about the deceased woman? Where is she now? In what state? The formerly deceased woman, Chief. Before the gas became too thick to see through, she was sitting on a gurney at the opposite end of the morgue. From there, I know as little as you do. She may have gone back to being deceased. Well, that would be a bummer, wouldn't it? You may have altogether hallucinated her. You inhaled enough by then, but there's only one way to find out. I suppose so. Right, yeah. And the load is good for 20 uses. She was deceased, apparently, Peter. She was. Yeah, they should be in the beige cabinets. Evaporate, the residue goes into the prototype. Should be enough for 20 uses. I shall load the... It's empty. Yeah, so I need to... No, I haven't got the ingredients yet, have I? I'm a moron. I need to get the ingredients first. Just press F to take all, Charlie. This would make time much more efficient. I don't know if there's a specific order here, because I forgot everything that was just told to me. Yeah! I got 19 uses. What happened to the 20th? Hold that button to charge, release when the pendulum stops. What did you just say to me, bro? Okay, so we're in a morgue. 18. I hope that was the right thing to do. Gonna go find a woman in a morgue. I don't have a direction. I'm bad with... Okay, I did this really well on my first attempt. I swear down. I've done this before. I have. Okay. Die, illness. I should have. Okay, I swear down. I only used like 2 doses the first time I played this round. There's a woman. Hey, girl. I heard you were dead. Are you death? You have death's eyes. Yeah, give me a hand. Talking can wait at this point. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. Can you hear me? Yeah, focus on my voice. Try to stay awake. Okay, so I've back to Jector. That was a bit of a jump scare. Yeah, when there's neither life or death, but something else entirely. Like a coin falling on its edge. Or a Mobius strip. You shouldn't concern yourself with such things, though. Can I have my prototype back? Take it. It spins all boring clockwise only. Grandpa Simpson has clocks that spins in every way. Simpson? Simon, not Simpson. Besides, the train's already dead. Couldn't save it in time. Oh, that's a point. Grandpa Simon, you mean Simon Kane? I'm here to meet him, actually. We've only got one grandpa between us. I don't know if he means that literally, like they're all like related or what, but what are those special clocks he has? I'm sick of this game. Go away. We're going to play cat in your old hat. We still have time before the sun sets. What? Wait, what about my microscope? I'll trade you another tail for it. We didn't take your microscope. Where is it? Yeah, I need to know where it is. The dog heads must have taken it. Carr and Notkin got a deal. All the war spoils get split between the middle. Damn the middle. They don't care about hearts, not in any of their faces. Why would they need another one? What does your microscope do? Is it alive? I'll just explain what a microscope is, girl. I understood nothing of what you said. Oh, a kaleidoscope. Look at the colourful town. You can do it like Capella? You know the word kaleidoscope? Oh, and differentiation. These kids are smarter than me. Yeah, I basically need to go. Are you stupid? She hates kaleidoscopes after what happened to that stained glass. No, Khan wouldn't have given it to her. If it's something that changes things when you look through it, he must have given it to Grandpa Simon. Grandpa Simon loves things like that. Khan wouldn't give it to anyone, not before he looks at himself, or after either. But if he's honest, even if he's wicked, give it back to the owner. You find him in town, he'll deal fair. Where can I find him? Well, if they brought your micro kaleidoscope into the polyhedron, you won't see it again. No use looking for it there. Try the stairways to heaven. Dog heads like them. They think they look like polyhedron. There's one right here in the mall. Just gonna say thank you. This conversation is interesting. I'm gonna go over here. These ma'am? Jacob Kirk, and what was his name? Bertrand, such a harmless fellow he was, never hurt a fly in his life, and the Ripper slashed him to ribbons like the rest of them anyway. What a brute. We must give these unfortunate souls the proper burial they deserve. Then we must find the Ripper and give him a burial befitting of the beast. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Do not act rashly. Give Curate to me. I'll pay you back in kind, in herbs, in blood. What happened here? The Ripper's come to town, the father killer. Barak. He was always such a wild one, but then Mara Sugarbub, that person, lay with him in the steppe and whispered things in his ear to make him water the earth with blood. As soon as he got off the train, he went on his murder spree. He killed Jacob Sir, he killed Carrick, and killed harmless Bertie. He's a monster. I'm going to ask who's that. A thing that comes from the steppe. A golem on the feet of bone that layers the form of a young harlot lays with someone that eats their eyes to blind them to reality. I thought I'd come along almost here. I definitely don't recall a mad Ripper on the train with me. He arrived on the freight train, took the back door like a thief in the night. That freight train was bringing medicine, sweets, and coffins, so the Ripper must have hidden in the coffin, or else Shabnak would have torn apart on the step. Now he's hiding from her in a coffin. Yeah. This is like a completely different conversation. Beyonce, hear me out. Blood of my Udurg. Soak sings of a fierceness, a sharpness, inside the one you call Kurik. Give his body to me. He is dead to you anyway, and you will bury him, and he will rot away until nothing is left. I will bury him, and Surik will eat him, drink his savagery and sting, and sing an Umnedun, a herb song in gratitude. Okay, girl, you do that then. You carry on. And she'll give us twire, and we'll brew lots of twirine. Sure. She will give us ashen swish and the harshest of herds. Big Kellenab, ash swish is a cruel herb, a bad herb that thrives on blood and spite. So it sings that we will need plenty of swish soon. Yours is a brutal into emptiness, and mine will be a burial. Yours is a burial that I can't. Like, I'm struggling with the English in this. Yours is a burial into emptiness, but mine will be a burial into Surk's womb. I am at your feet, high and good people. Give me the one you call Kurik. Ah, we should have given her the body, maybe. He didn't seem to have any family, and without them in the picture, I guess it doesn't matter if we bury him or the Kindo. Who knows, suppose? Suppose we do get a great crop of twire. What the fuck is twire? Like, what? I was under the impression who buries matters a lot in traditional cultures. Okay. But they aren't just going to bury him. They'll desecrate him until not even Shabnak can recognise what's left. That's what you're going to do, isn't it? Isn't it, step girl? Say it. Don't you dare try and lie to us. I am at your feet, high and good people. I promise there'll be no desecration. We will take his name so it holds sharpness no longer, and we will lower him into Surk's womb. Everyone will forget him. We'll forget the wicked murder of Kirik, and only Ashen Swish will remain. I wish I knew there was a catch. Wicked or not, you can't just bury a person without their name. Everyone has the right to be remembered, even if nothing else. Well, he really was a wicked man. The rare times sometimes remembers him at all. They'll never. You'd think I was drunk, wouldn't you? They never have anything good to say. Perhaps it's for the best if everyone forgets him. This is a really awkward conversation. I'm in the middle of like a culture war here. Yeah, you could at least ask us to stand up. This is awkward. Let's hand over the body. I'd rather avoid a falling out with the kin. It will only lead to more trouble down the line. What do you think, stranger? You certainly look important. Maybe you have some brains to back it up. I'm going to go with the body of a victim who met a violent and violent end must be withheld for the purposes of a forensic investigation, even with a beautiful woman asks otherwise. Death came to town today. Such a great death, the likes of which has never been seen before. Today will be a fearsome day, tomorrow even more so, and on the third day fear itself will die, and without Ashkin's wish, more will die too. I'm just going to say all the prophecies make me uneasy. That was a lot. I don't know how to feel about this, but I'm going to go on my merry way. Yeah, you can't go this way, I remember that. I don't have a lot of room for my mouse, so a lot of this will be quite janky. I need to go back on the railroad, don't I? I do. I do. No, I don't, because this place is backed up. J to do the mind map. My thoughts, conclusions, deliberations. So, basically a murderer came to town with me today, which is... I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not sure we go from this point, so we're just kind of... I know time is of the essence, but we're going to take a leisurely stroll to find out where we need to go, because I completely forgot how I got to town. Like, when I played this, when I played this on my own, I got to day 5. How I managed to do that? So we need to get into town. So this is the train station, and we need to get into town that way. And I'm assuming this is me. So maybe it's... Am I dumb? There's a distinct possibility that I'm dumb. So let's go back up this way and figure out what's going on. This is a lot. Like, I have been robbed. Have I already looted that? I already looted that. I have been robbed, and they told me no one would help me. This isn't a very welcoming atmosphere. I will give them that. Well, this is just the train station. I'm fairly sure that area is blocked off, so I can't go that way. Okay. Yeah, by the way, thanks for your help earlier. Not very unhelpful. And now we play the part of the game where Charlie doesn't know where she's going, and we're just going to go on a leisurely stroll. And that's okay. Sometimes you just need to have a part of a game where I'm unsure as to what's going on, don't know what's happening. And sometimes you just need to have that leisurely stroll to just take in the scenery of this Hello? Are they round that way? Can I cut through? I'm so lazy. I'm always looking for a... Hello? No. I could go around the other way, but that would include effort that I don't currently wish to put in. You can't go around that way. Hello? Hello? Hi. Jeez. Hello. I'm just gonna say that. Go away, Snake Man, you've got sharp heels. I'm just gonna ask him. Some kids ran through here with my belongings. Did you see them? We gaze at the earth. Do not pull us away from the earth. I'll leave you alone, bro. You can do whatever feels right for you. Oh, I forgot this thing. That thing, I can do that. Why didn't I do that earlier? See? I should have just carried on forward rather than double backing on myself, but that would have been too easy. Hi.
Feels like nice, said Bobby.
All right. Would you look at that? A customer. Keep walking, customer. This shop's appointment only, and I don't recall your name on the list. Can you add me then? Why add you when I could subtract? See those stiffs by the wagons? My friend the Ripper did that. Buzz off, pal. Interesting. Yeah, let's ask that. Spare me, eat the air, drink the fire, stay away from this old liar. My legs are my own, my eyes are bright. The step golem can't reach me. What, you're scared all of a sudden? Quit trying to scare us. Better yet, have a look. We've got plenty of shops in town, but our warehouse keeper here can get it for you wholesale. Just look at these boots he snagged. Scarlet. Yeah, they're pretty. Are they from the capital? From a coffin. The coffin's the best when you need a chest. The checkpoint guard wouldn't dare open it up out of respect. It's inhumane. Meanwhile, it's overflowing with hundreds of pairs of scarlet Cifalo leather boots, tax and duty free. So they're like basically just grave robbing, I assume. So you smuggle contraband in coffins. You a tax inspector? Yeah, inspector? I can't imagine a duller job. Keep your nose out of other people's coffins then. Maybe once someone goes in, who knows what happens? Maybe they never did. Maybe they never existed at all. All right, bro. Yeah, do what you want, but those aren't leather, my friend. Mm. Here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, material world. The mind is affected by interactions with specific objects that are easier to spot if you enter a key concentration. Yeah, let's kick it.
Strong.
Okay, maybe not. So anything around here? That's can't interact with that. There's nothing there. It's a playground. That's nice. Good for them. I'm going around here. So we're in the town. What are you guys doing with a gerbil? I don't know. Let's just okay, let's talk to these people. The cow people? Hello. Boo-ha, my good little bull. Lunt-headed, broad-bowed, please forgive us. You're silly, Urksy. I want to go Joe, but that's Mandarin, so that wouldn't help. He's returning to Bostorak, to Budo. We're leading him into the bosom of his mother and father. Why are you asking him for forgiveness? Because Boktok is dead, Aina. This bull's whole life, he didn't know that the most beautiful creature, the immortal Bostok, was waiting for him. And now that he knows Bostok is dead, Buha will find his father's silent corpse. How can we not pity him? He died. Bostok, the father of all Kataji, people and bulls. We are Suok to bring him back. You're the silly one, Aina. Suok didn't eat Bostok, Torok. How could she? He's bigger than her, stronger than her. The immortal can't be killed. He chooses death himself. We ask Bostok to change his mind and come back to us as children. Yeah, what a coincidence. You're burying immortal and I came to study one. All mortals are one immortal. Kari-kun. For death is always one, therefore immortal is always one. Yeah, is Bostok the one you call Simon Kane? Bostok is the father of all Kataj. I'm going to try and pronounce this right. Katanj, people and bulls. And how can I explain? We heard brides walk barefoot so that we could always hear his heart. Tonight it stopped beating. His children are afraid without their father, so we ask him to respond, but I fear he has died. A fang or claw was thrust into him. I feel the wound bleeding. Rest is soaked into him. I feel the rock squelching underfoot. Quiet, both of you. You know nothing. Bostorok can die only from gloom. We will cheer him, feed him, and show him our joy. We'll bring him the last Orok to his bosom. Then he will remember us and return to us. Oh, I'm just going to... So the bull is meant to be sacrificed. We give a lot to gain... a little to gain a lot. Mother Bodo is blind, loving mother. Warmth of earth. This Bostorok not only bore us, he watched over us. We lived under his watch. Now the town is without a beholder. Agazakalag, we're all blind to worms now. My Russian is definitely not good. A worm is a worm, a human is a human is meant to see, to build. Look around, beholder, what do you see? What do I see? You said the beholder is Bostorok, who am I to contend with him? Any gaze might turn to be Bostorok's gaze, these things can't be foreseen. I mean, fair enough. You haven't looked closely, go further, see our celebration, look at the last Araks. What do you see in all of this? Tell Guga afterwards. How could I forget Guga? You guys do your thing. You guys do your thing. Honestly, fair enough. There's someone I can talk to over there. Let's go and have a chat. Hello? Okie dokie. I'll talk to you then. My eyes touch you, beholder. Behold, as I hurry off to find my microscope. But yeah, I'm off, mate. There's nothing else in this area. I mean, they're just worshipping a cow, I think. That's what I'm getting from this. They're worshipping a cow, which honestly, good for them. Oh. Okay. Let's just have a look. Hey, how's it going? You guys look like you're having fun. Let's check the map again. So my microscope is apparently up there. So we better keep going. Is there anything I can... Yeah. These people I can talk to. These 3 normal, law-abiding, I hope, members of society. Hi.
It's all a trick.
Ah, there you are. Finally, I thought you'd forgotten our agreement. I hope you're ready. Have you memorized your lines? What lines? I told you, sir, we cannot trust this fool. He is not fit to be our leading man. He stands and stares, forgets his lines, I know, of other men who'd better play their parts. Wait, is this really the guy? Looks about the same, but the outfit's all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited to an antagonist. Yeah, it's the latest in the capital, I'll have you know. A guest from the capital, perfecto. Never have I seen such arrogance in all one person. Sir, you were just what the doctor ordered. I am Mark Immortel, director of the local theatre. Pleased to meet you. I'm looking for my microscope. Sorry, but I've got things to do, people to see, and I had people to talk to. I'm busy. Hi. If you could travel through time, would you go to the future or the past? Yeah, a future so distant not even one with my vivid imagination could fathom it. Grandpa Simon used to say that days are like hopscotch. Usually they go one after the other. Sometimes there's 2 side by side, and sometimes you have to jump backwards. Does Simon Kane know many games? He's the only grown-up who gets games. Everyone who thinks they're just silly things for kids, just running around or scoring a point. But Grandpa Simon knows how games should be. I bet he could even enter the polyhedron. Yeah, where's my microscope? I did. I gave it to Phil. He's over there on the stairway. Do you mind if I... Sure. But if it falls, I won't be the one nursing you back to health. I've climbed a lot worse. Let's go. No. That looks a lot like a microscope. Hello. Well, what is it? Can you see the future? Let me look too. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Wait your turn, Pipsqueak. Just let me take one look and then I'll give it back. Ooh, there's a bunch of bugs and little hairs. Doesn't look like much of a future. Why are you using your dog's eye to look? You're not an animal, you know. Yeah, but an animal might see further, though. Yeah, I'll show you how to use it. Oh, it's you. Your thingamajig's busted. Doesn't show anything, just bugs and some weird little hairs. Maybe that is the future. Like, in many, many years, nothing will remain of us on Earth but bugs and hair. It's very sad if you think about it. What makes you think it shows the future? See all those different glass pieces inside? Glass like this shows the future when you look through. Everybody knows that. I need a drink. All of this talking is making me very thirsty. Grandpa Simon loved making all sorts of things with glass. I've only seen thingamajigs like this at his place. Why did you steal it from Grandpa Simon, you bastard? All right, that's why we stole it back from him. It's called justice. It is my blooming microscope. I came here and got robbed. Wait, you don't know, mister? He doesn't know. Spit it out, you monster. Where did you get this thingamajig from? What did you do to Simon? It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Well, I literally was here to visit Simon, the immortal guy. So I just say that. Give it back. Give it back. When will you stop whining? If you want to give it back, what will you give to us? Just give us back the thingamajig and let him go on his merry way. It's broken anyhow. Can't see the future at all. No, no, no. Grandpa Simon taught us what doesn't take effort doesn't deserve effort. If we give him back the thingamabig, there's no effort in that. I have a pocket watch and a chain. It definitely shows the future. Let's make a deal. Cool, come on, let's see it. Oh, nice. How much does it show? With this, you always know what time it is, so you know what the time will be an hour or 2 or even 3, which means you know the future. Oh, you're clever, mister. All right, give us your watch and show us how your thingamajig works, will you? We're still curious. Give me my thing. Okay, let's trade. Barter in a barter slot. Cool. I get it. So take that and that. Trade. I've got it. We've completed the microscope. Oh, hello. The capital 2 weeks ago.
Need to do the reverse transcriptase test again.
Please hold on a little longer. Even after the inhalation therapy, the swelling won't go down immediately. Yeah, you can stop. It's amazing she's still standing on Gaussian health. Step aside with for a moment, Chief. I checked the morgue records. A body matching her description was declared dead last night. Yeah, it could be a coroner's oversight of erratic error. Yeah, it could be. I'm not claiming it does for a second. Now let's stick to facts. I spoke to the orderly on duty last night. He also confirmed our subject showed no signs of life and Clayton himself was there when she woke up. Yeah, like, she insisted, but she had a reason to think it, right? Like, she was actually dead. Yeah, we'll have a look at her. Yeah, it's me. Do you remember me? The man with death's eyes. Your eyes were affected by the gas like yours were, but at least she remembers something. I died tunnel after tunnel. Yeah, we need to examine her. Like, go. So use the on to rotate and Q. What's this? Bruising in redness? Seems like she had an allergic reaction. Damaged contact with the gas. I want to look at her back. Yeah. Or look like the gas was probably like it. Bruising from repeated injections, the consequences of attempted resurrection. Oh, I didn't mean to exit. Sorry. Oh, I've gone to a blood test. Whoops! I accidentally skipped the rest of it. I'll take a sample. Cool. Cool. I accidentally examine. So we're looking for red bacteria. There's a red bacteria. Ooh. I need to get it in focus. There we go. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to entirely skip her blooming... What's it? So a pathogen has been found. Breathing is easier, but talking to her... We're on the table by the back entrance. Okay. I accidentally skipped her like, doing a thorough examination. Where did you say it's on the back table? Okay, here we go. So, our Lazarus personal effects from the morgue. So, her things. She's got papers. Let's have a look at these papers. I accept and waive all risks and claims. She's got... Well, if she was undergoing treatment, I would assume it was for severe pain. She suffered from that. Medicinal... Well, if maybe she was doing something for the pain. Like if we think that she was giving treatment for something, she might have just been in pain. 2 rings. Oh, did the husband? I'm gonna go with the husband left and took off the wedding ring. Oh, miraculously has late-stage leukemia and injection marks. Yeah, that could be where from the inject. Okay, yeah. So maybe experimental death. Wait, then our time to rest. It's time to come up with a diagnosis, even if it's preliminary. Okay. Oh, that's sad. Because the pain, yeah, that would make sense. So I'm not very good at speaking this out, but I think I know what happened. I think she's ill and she had. Yeah, I think that might have been the case. At least I believe. I suppose so, but how to explain the most astonishing part of the resurrection? Adrenaline with too small a dose. So you think it was a mistake the subject ended up in the morgue due to negligence? She wasn't actually dead, and by coincidence, an unaccounted for factor revived her. Yeah. That sounds more realistic than a bitch woke up. No, she wasn't actually dead. Then what about your Merc even 4? Doesn't show the future doesn't raise the dead. It's a toy, really. Yeah, it's a small step. Like, well, I don't know what you're expecting, mate. Got important things to do. You go and do your important things. Is there anything else up this step? Hello? The crime? The crime? What crime? Hello? Inspector of the Special Committee, he was sent to investigate the case of my criminal negligence. Supposedly, I didn't save the town in the east of our country where a plague broke out. I didn't even try, apparently. He's luring me into a trap. His folder's full of intentionally false data. He's not interested in the truth, but rather the downfall of Bachelor Danskowski. He is my enemy. Well, then.
Know what a man forsakes his vows is called? Oathbreaker. That includes the Hippocratic oath.
Oh, piss off. Okay, enough. Why are you drowning me in details, Bachelor? Street kids stealing a microscope is an amusing anecdote, but it's not the crime we sat down to discuss 2 hours ago. 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, to be exact. Focus. I'm only interested in what was important. Yeah, but you asked what I was doing in the town, bro. And you recounted every step. What's next? How you chopped carrots for soup or knocked mud off of your boots? When I asked for precision, I didn't mean an exhaustive recounting of your little finger's every twitch. Now, I'm fucking autistic. So if this man asked me for a detailed account of my day, that is what I would do. But yeah, we have different notions of what's important. You know what I especially dislike? When an obviously intelligent man feigns foolishness to derail a conversation. I'm offended and embarrassed for you. We both know you're not a fool. Stop wasting my time and your own. He's a bit touchy, isn't he? The beginning doesn't interest me. My concern is the ending, the result, the finale. As your backstory or genesis of all that is the case file. Shall we review it? Yes, sure, why not? Ah, yes. A ministerial inspection of your lab, Thanatica, began in early September. Your presence was required at all times, but instead you dashed off the country for a backwater town to bring back what you might be described as a person with unique longevity for his medical evaluation. Let's set your fantasies aside for a moment. The important part is that you fled from the investigation, and this town has had an outbreak of some fever the scientific community had no knowledge of. And as luck would have it, you were the only medical professional on site. Accurate so far. I don't understand what he's trying to find out. On the 3rd day, the town's leaders gathered to the town hall to form an emergency command to fight the epidemic. And what was Daniel Danskowski who was, I repeat, the only qualified specialist doing that day? Why is that? What's that? Your trips. Your lip is trembling, trying to settle you. My shame is not your concern. You're right, you feel ashamed. Instead of fulfilling your Hippocratic oath and leading the fight against the plague, you engage in you what? Come on, don't look at them. Eyes are up here. I'm simply amazed by your informant's sloppy work. On the 4th day, the town lost its water supply. They required a hospital where the one person could set it up. What was he doing? Tell me, Dan. Dankowski, where did you spend the 4th and 5th days? In a jail cell. Come the 4th day, the doctor from the capital attempted to flee the dying town cargo train like a rat. He was caught and jailed and therefore remained as the plague ravaged the town. I admit, I even find the act of reading about it repugnant. I won't lie, it's good to escape, not flight. Then Attica was in the process back in the capital. You considered escape to avoid a painful truth. When I came back to town, I found that Simon Kane, the immortal man who had pinned all my hopes on, was dead. Well, he wasn't immortal then, was he? What are we doing? When I came to town, I found Simon Kane, the immortal man on whom I'd pinned my hopes, was dead. He died under mysterious circumstances a few hours before my arrival. Am I talking as him now? Oh, Doctor, yeah, why did I abandon the townsfolk? Simon Kane's nature, the mysteries of immortality and death, that's the most important thing that happened in this little town. And to me, but I can't just relate to you, to understand, one must immerse themselves in the details and take on the full picture. Yeah, and even the best immersion, you tried to flee the town on the evening 4th day. You're twisting it, you're rewriting it. Where did I lie exactly? Point it out. I'll tell you what really happened on the 3rd day at the town hall. No, I know your plan. Once again, you will drown me in unnecessary details. Leave aside your stories of children and microscopes, I told you. I'm interested in the ending, not the beginning. Do you also read books backwards? I will recount everything in whatever order I tell you. On the 6th day, the plague destroyed the town. So if you would be so kind to explain to me, what were you doing on the 5th day? What were you really so indifferent to the plights of people around you? Yeah, the town couldn't perish on the 6th day. I was there for 12. You disappoint you, bachelor. I'll ask you again. On the 5th day of town, what were you doing? On the 5th day, let me think. What was I doing on the 5th day? Let's find out. I'm going to let this play. I'm not going to talk too much. I'll let it play. Day 5, in which the bachelor will grab the only remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kane. I'm in a prison. This is very upsetting. I want to know what happened in between the time, like, it's locked. What has an entrance but no exit? A jail? This triple accursed town is sapping your resolve by the minute. Have I finally cracked? will it be like this always? I can combat apathy. Yes, I can. I'm gonna splash my water with cold, my face with cold water. In mania, you're sharp and fierce, but I won't succumb to tranquility. To move faster, fight apathy by increasing mania. Oh, hello. Hey, girl. Capella, daughter of Fat Vlad Olimsky, local magnate and master of the town's industry, blood of his blood. The local kids named her Capella for her ability to point out the celestial map in the sky. I heard she holds some impeccable power to take over the town, but I dismissed it. That was a mistake. Noted. I expect a different kind, I am a mistress, well, a future mistress, but I think you'll agree the past, future and past are relative concepts. I'm not even sure what day it is today. Or which jail you're in, you've lost your way, I'm not sure how, but I can sense it. This is the mistress's gift, so I came here to find you. Well, thank you, now what? Are you alright? How are you feeling? I don't have the plague. You can see that. You can step out the cage. Just like that. Just like that. When you go up the stairs, you'll understand why. But first, I need to know one more thing. Why did you come to our town? I researched the nature of death. I was told you have an immortal man amongst you, Simon Kane, but when I got here, he was dead. So what are you going to do now? Well, I'm going to go and go to the capital, mate. You're going to run away. I'm going to go back to what really matters. At the capital, they're murdering my child, Thanatica. I can't just watch them do it. You know, Bachelor, my father envied Simon, and Maria Kana will always be my enemy, so there's no love lost between our families. And yet I must help you. I don't want to. I must. Otherwise this town will suffer. That's why I came here early and waited 4 hours until you decided to wake up. You could have knocked on the door. I know where to find the last person who saw Simon alive. His name is Zach Rubin. I've heard of him. He's a colleague of mine. Is he? How about him? You've worked with him, or you will. I'm not quite sure. I'm not so sure. I don't know what's going on, girl. You tell me. He's a doctor. He has a hideout in the warehouse. Look for him there. You know where his hideout is? The way you say it doesn't sound like much of a secret. I'm not just a mistress. I'm Vlad Olimsky's daughter. My father owns half the houses and very nearly all the people in town. The warehouses, the ground under this jail. I'm in no position to turn this down. You won't be able to go there while I was waiting. Something bad happened. When you go up those steps, you'll see. My mother said that a true mistress stands out by her timing, and here I am, but too late. Maybe I'll never become a true mistress. Yeah, you don't cry. You helped a lot. I think. You did something, girl. You got me out of this building. Hello? Alexander Saburov. Saburov. Are load-bearing bones of the town, hard, dry, and colourless compared to the other two ruling families. Order rested upon them. When I arrived, Governor Surov pinned all his hopes on me and hated me for it. He thought the star in the capital would show the Kanes and Olskys how dangerous overreaching ambitions could be. Alas, that star proved to be another dreamer. I allowed the girl in. She is Olmsky's daughter, and she interceded on your behalf, and even if she hadn't, I wouldn't have kept you here. Thanks. What were you detained for? I tried to leave town, but your work trapped just in time. You committed the most heinous crime a doctor can commit. You tried to abandon your patients to flee the town and save your sorry hide. Yeah, my real patient, Thanatica, is being murdered in the capital. This town is my life's work and is dying because all the doctors betrayed it. Cowards and scoundrels, all of them. And yet, as Katerina put it, the logic of inevitability is stronger. And this town is paid you back. Call it irony if you like. Irony, I'm surprised you know what that is. Whatever happened yesterday is beyond reach. Today the plague has reached the backbone. Behind the thin walls of this building, death rages. We've boarded up doors and windows, but the plague fumes are seeping in. You and I, we have mere hours left. Now we're both trapped. Is it not ironic? Yeah. There have been cases of criminal survivors surviving on stacking of... I can't speak. There have been cases of criminals surviving the sacking of a besieged city and prisons. A prison is also a fortress, but our fortress lacks food and water. Outside this, we are presumed dead. But know this, Dowski. I want to punish your cowardness. That much is true. But I do not want you dead. I am sorry. Lucky for me, I don't plan on dying. 2 days ago, a decree was issued declaring all people of infected districts to be presumed dead, not to be rescued unless they call with signal bonfires. A folly. Without protective suit, you can't venture into the miasma, let alone light the fires. So officially, you and I are dead. Okay. To get help, we need to light bonfires. We should organise a sortie. Miasma has already seeped into the rooms of the town hall, and you want me to open the front door? No. Our only chance is to barricade ourselves in and pray for a miracle. I have a device, a prototype. It disperses miasma. With it, I can go through the infected district. The device. Yeah, the one you confiscated, bitch. Like, yeah. No, your guidance from the capital are just as unreliable as you. I won't unlock the main entrance, risking contamination town hall just because you're a novelty lighter. And your alternative proposal is, we bide our time, hope for the best. Katerina wouldn't be scared. The far room. Give me the prototype. I'll kill him in the far room, prove to you the device works. I'm glad. Yeah, okay. Right, I will go. What's in here? It's locked. I'll go to the far room, but I'll have a little chit chat with these people. I'm begging you, open the doors. Yeah, what is going outside? No one's doing anything. He's like, they're basically saying he's a goner. We're doomed. This is what needs to be done. The quarantine dictates the infected districts must be sealed off, and that's how we ended up here. Whoever came up with the quarantine rules is a real idiot. They've locked themselves in the town hall with that decree. We're cut off from everything. All the doors are locked. They've walled us in and left us for dead. Yeah, I'll go. Don't you worry, girl. I don't know what room he meant by my stuff. He said the far room. There's a map. The children are willing to trade. Of course the children are willing to trade. Okay, we've come out that way. He said the far room, so we need to go... Oh, from the counter. The counter. And this is where we spend approximately a ridiculous amount of time trying to find out what he said. Like, the counter in the far room. This is the far room. He said the counter. Do you have my asthma device? He is the son of Of course he is. He called himself two ridiculous things. Hello, Paddy. I hope you're doing all right. I'm just trying to play the game when I can't speak. The dirtiest tax spelled
Makes a mickle.
What options does the town have when there's no vaccine or cure, when there's neither a hospital nor doctors? Isolation and quarantine are only tools to slow the plague spread. I mean, that's right, generally, but everyone is saying I acted as Isidore acted 5 years ago. They think what they want, but they're remembering it wrong. My measures were not so harsh. Isidore Barak sealed off the plague districts with no chance of escape. I, at least, told the orderlies to keep an eye out for bonfires, to keep those trapped behind cordons a chance. Sure. I'm not going to insult him. I'm not going to, say what you're just a son of a factory owner. Let's not be rude here. It's a primary belief when I say she can't tolerate fire. She's either afraid of it or, in contrast, drawn to it like a moth. I found this symbolic. She? Sarcasm is unwarranted. The plague feels alive to me sometimes. Let alone the orderlies. If you spent any time with us, you'd understand. I was just beginning to respect you. I think I've ruined my chances with this dude. I will soon pay with my life for my actions. Yeah, well, don't say that. I'm not a proud man. But you're a brave man. I won't let you die. So, these are the decrees that they've done. They couldn't have saved anything, is my opinion. Inexperience to the point of criminal negligence. If I held power in this town, yeah, I would have done something better. Although I can't seem to find my own things that were confiscated from me. So maybe the town is best left to its own devices. On the counter, where did you say they were, you prick? Hang on. Things. Just making sure I didn't pick them up and just pretend, not seeing it. Right, let's go back. No, that's locked. Right, let's go back and see if he's going to clarify. Where's my stuff, you prick? Can I talk to you? Where's my stuff? Generally, this isn't the game's fault. This is my fault. I need to read more carefully, so... Hello? Has anyone seen a miasma dispersion device? That it was stolen from me. Twice, actually, since I've been to this town. Twice. 2 times. Right, let's go back. Oh, my mind map isn't looking so great. Oh, hello. My mind map. New things on the mind map. Okay, but can anyone tell me where my things are? This is not a good start for the game. I have just started this game and I cannot even identify where they've put my stuff. Do you know where they've put my stuff? My God. Oh, hang on. Can I use that again? Oh, the town died. Okay. Well, time is evidently of the essence, and I'm just wandering around the same few rooms going, hello, has anybody seen a microscope? Anti-plague prototype from the counter. It's right in front of me. Lads, ladies, we've done it. We've found it. So, oh my God. Is that plague gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? I think it's gone. I did it. Losers, losers, I did it. I mean, it took me like... Dude, can you wear a bell or something? It's the smell of science, sir. Your contraption works. Let's assume as much. Is it enough to traverse infected district? We've already established you've got no better options. Fine, let's assume that too. Listen up. I need to make this. You need to make the southern exit district is guarded by orderlies. The other exits are sealed off or being guarded by vigilantes, best avoided. But first you need to light several bonfires. Sure. Let's do it. If we survive, I'll be issuing the decrees. Okay, cool. I've been permitted to go outside. Freaking fabulous. Thanks, dude. It's this way, isn't it? But if I run out of what's-a-majig, then I am in fact screwed. Am I not? It's not down there because I've just come from the prison cell. Oh, that's nice of them. They've cleared the door for me. Bloody nice. Signal bonfires. The district is infected and sealed off. I can only leave if I light several bonfires. And yeah. Let's loot that. Have a look at some of the things. It's water. Water. I've got matches. I've got stuff. I've got stuff for health. Let's 15. Oh yeah, I'll need one hand, obviously. Small items like matches or vials, I guess are kept in my pockets. Oh, that's cool. I like that it has a pocket system. It's more... Can I light a bonfire here? You see, I'm a little bit stupid, so I don't know what counts as a bonfire. Like, is it just, like, if they actually physically set up a bonfire? Or is it just, like, a pile of, like, what's the word? Oh, shoot, it comes back as well. Okay. Okay, can't tell if this is sunlight or plague. Is this a... How do I throw it again? Can we use to start fires? Okay. Hold it. Things. F, okay. Oh, that's the bonfire. It's right in front of you. Girl, it's right in front of you. I'm down to 10. This is not making me feel any better. 9. Wait. I forgot about this thing. Oh, I'm so challenged. I forgot about the queue thing where you can see things. I might be able to do this, even if I am slightly challenged. My apathy is getting a little high, so let's... Oh, I wanted to crank it up a bit. Oh, oh no! I used a match instead of doing Q. I appear to have screwed myself over. Hello? If I run in here... Just 2 bonfires to go. I've got plague, 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 I've got plague. Oh my god, I'm challenged. Right. I'm not going to have enough of this, I've only got 3 doses left. I don't want to go through this again. Okay, but bright side, positives, if I die, We know what the bonfires look like now. And I'm just like, one more bonfire to go. We know what they look like now. So I'm not going to have enough doses of this to go. Of course, I threw a match instead of using my empty. Well, c'est la vie. I'm going to get caught by the plague. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I'm going to be infected and everyone's going to die. But at the end of the day, now they must let me out of this district. So let's go, kids. Let's run. I'm going to bring the plague back, but it's okay. Right. Wait. I'm so stupid. This is just fog. It's not plague. This is the plague. I've been using it when I really didn't have to. The tutorial has taught me nothing. I'm so... Okay. This tutorial... I am so sorry, developers. I am challenged. Like... I'm lost as well. I'm so challenged. Well, I need to go back there. I must be infected. I keep pressing the F button by mistake. Well then. But yeah, so top tip, the game is well developed. It is clear with their instructions, but I am slightly strict, you know. So they have to let me out the district now. So do I leave the district? Okay. I'm having a challenging time understanding things because I'm special. And it is not the game's fault. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I am. I should be dead by now. I really and truly should be dead. I've made this 1,000 times harder for myself than it needed to be, because this is not plague. This is just fog. And I'm just walking through this plague. I'm going to die, and that's okay. Because sometimes we all just make mistakes, and sometimes we just get plague. And it's just very important that in the future, when you get another chance, that you don't do it again. Learn from my mistakes, kids. So we've learned what the bonfires look like. We've learned that this is okay. This is just fog. The black stuff is plague, which should have been blatantly obvious to me because I played the tutorial about getting the plague or getting rid of the plague. But unfortunately, I didn't listen to it. And well, I need to increase my mania a little bit just because my apathy is gone. He's alive! Boys, there's someone down here! Yeah, I'm not the only survivor. Who's trapped in there is dead to us. Savos is trapped in there. I'm the only qualified doctor. We're just doing our jobs. The decree is simple. No fires, no entry. People can be saved if the bonfires are lit in the district. Otherwise, it means they're all dead. Open your eyes. They're all lit. Wait, really? Let me count them again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 5. Boys, the survivors in the backbone. Well then, clear the exit from the district. Escort the people from fire to fire. Do not deviate the route. Yeah, wrap your rag around the face. Exactly. I'm going to be good with my advice. Yeah, they've got a chance now. Only pity is, My decisions echo in the future. Well, hopefully I did a good thing. There's no need to rush. Okay, well... Destination gut. Creating a route. Let's travel there. How do I go? Start travel. I'm doing the escape. I'm doing it. Oh, I have to like... I'm traveling. There's a fast travel system. That's cool. Because I heard some people saying about the first game that there was a problem with a lot of walking. It's safe here now. Well, that's nice. Well, I need to find out where Simon is. Like, can I get there? It was planning the routes. I guess I'll travel there then. This kid doesn't want to talk to me. You are a scary fucker. Just any word in the town? Have you been living under a rock? No one's saying anything. Everyone hides in corners like mice. Why aren't you hiding? I went to the pub. It used to be great there, generous. The Matin was a decent guy who would pour on credit, but now he's dead and the place is shut down. Everyone's orphaned without it. Well, what can you do? What can you do? I guess I just need to make my way to the warehouses. But what was I saying? Yeah, people were saying about the first game that there was a lot of just walking really slowly. So maybe this is like a way of fixing that. Oh, there's things in there. Hi, sir. I've heard there's some humanitarian aid being distributed around here. Have you heard anything? Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm not sure if it does that at all. This is a disaster. Grief was the last decent person in Perth town. He provided food in the district, handed out bread for children. Now that he's gone, he will surely starve. That's some tough times, isn't it? Yeah, we're headed down that way. I think I can talk to you too. Yeah. Do you know if there a funeral? Did someone close to you pass by? They say Grief was killed. Terrible. He was the last decent person. As in Gregory Fallon. Well, I'll sort something out, but I need to figure out what's going on at these warehouses first, and then we'll figure out what's going on with it. Oh, I walked past someone I could talk to. Does that mean... Oh, that increases my apathy. I should have talked to them. Noted. Can I talk to you? Hey, Sawbones, is that you? The big city Sawbones? A doc, I should say. Yes. Don't you fret. I'm not interested in a jingle jangle, not worth the hassle. Just tell me straight, Doc. Am I played? You don't look sick. I'm serious and scared. Is it okay to admit fear to Sawbones or a doctor? Ever since I found out that Makulan died, I've been scared out of my wits. It claimed her in 5 hours. She was so young and strong. How could I marry her when she's one of the kin? Or was anyway. She left them but was torn between the town and the steppe. I thought if I quarrelled with her on purpose, she'd return to her kind and wouldn't suffer no more. Too late for that. My condolences. You suspect your lover might have infected you. It's not impossible. When did you last see her? The day before yesterday in the morning. When did she die? Yesterday. I know Vera is the plague, but it's clear from the dynamics that one can't survive with the infection for more than a day. If you're infected, you wouldn't be here. Are you sure? Yeah, I'll try and give the guy some. Yeah. Oh, you've done me a service. Paul Coolan's suffering injuries. It came early in that. Your math checks out. So, Doctor, I should address with respect. According to her account, I wouldn't have called it from her. Yeah, he looks alright to me. Yeah, Death is, yeah. Saw him, Barrack's apprentice, but he's gone vanished. Do you think he's here in the warehouses? Without an exact rough top that, I'd love to repay you, but I can't. Don't know where Reuben went. Ask one of the little ones if you run into some. They scoured every corner of this place. Don't miss a thing. If Reuben is here, they'll have seen him. Oh, now I'm manic again. I need to control my emotions. Use. Makes me a little calmer. Let's go around here. There's something over here, apparently. I'm not kicking a dustpan. Dustpan. I'm not kicking a dustbin because it.
Staring.
Oh, was it staring at you? Well, you've just got 7 years of bad luck, bro. I swear, if that affects my game, then I'm going to be very upset. There. If I end up with, like, bad luck. Hello? Anything to loot? Anything to loot? Right. Is anyone in here? No, it's just... I can't loot anything from the clock. Noted. This looks like a nice little setup, though. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's locked. I haven't seen any kids yet, though. Can't go in that one. It's a house. Can't go in. Hey, you! Hey, mister, what's that doodad on your chest? You mean this? It's a brooch. Well, it looks like a do-mom to me. Worst plant I've heard in my life. Says who? Some guy wearing a loose bone? It's a brooch. A man's brooch. Did we broach a sensitive topic? Hilarious. Just hilarious. Do you think it might be hilarious? Enough. I'm looking for a doctor called Reuben. Told us hiding somewhere in the warehouses. Ain't seen no doctors around, but we got a new boiler man recently. Fixed the furnace 3 days ago, but it broke down again. Go on. Touch the pipe. It's cold like my dad's feet. I'm not even going to ask about his dad. You won't follow the pipe to get to the boiler house. Thanks, I guess. Wee little prick. I can talk to you too. Halt, who goes there? Tony, head up, look at us. What's the password? Huh? You sure have. We've seen everything, the bald spot on your head. You don't have the doctor named Reuben or a boiler man who needs no name to do his boiler work. Although if you think about it, he's kind of like a doctor. He fixed the furnace. Cured it, I guess. Nothing? Yeah. Right, I guess we'll go. Hello? Bad Griff. Pinned to a wall like what are you doing here? I'm very confused. I don't even know how to narrate this. By God. You're a scientist, a researcher who investigates upon the face of a dead man. Understand why only a mask matters. Why would they think that grief killed Simon? Always find something to nail them with. When did that happen? Good question. Precisely formulated. If you look around Mason, and we'll give you a clue. I was hoping you'd give me a clue, Shadow. What else are you here for? Alas, poor Grief, I knew him well. Well, not that actually. He's a smuggler, not a murderer. He didn't deserve that. He did deserve this. Simon's murderer. You couldn't have killed. He was just a smuggler, though. He was killed yesterday. Why would he kill Simon? When did you logic the path? The logic. He was cruelly murdered yesterday. Curse my enemy. I am not sad about guys, you gotta let me kind of get out of here, but I should be able to leave the town, but I don't. Oh, my apathy. I need to be more angry, bro. I have trouble with. I have anger issues in the way in which I'm not. Right. Where am I headed? What's over here? Hello? I'd love to loot you, thank you. Ooh. Now, what am I No, I didn't want to light a match. I keep accidentally holding the wrong button and then I end up like throwing matches, which may be significant. Am I blind? I can't see these here pipes that they're speaking of. I can't see these here pipes. They're pipes. I'm going to explore a little bit, even though I could very well be wasting my time. Is that off a cliff? Bro. Okay, let's turn around. Right, we'll go this way. Do I need to talk to her again? No. The pipes are neither hot nor cold, and Reuben is unlikely to be close. Pipes? What pipes? Am I stupid? Am I not seeing something? There's a guy I can talk to over here, though, so I'll check it. Who are you, the new boiler man? He said the heating was nearby. Am I headed the right way? Sure. See the smoke coming out the chimney? That's the boiler house. The boiler man hasn't been in 2 days. I hope he didn't boil himself in the furnace. Alright. Alright. Is that it? Hello? Hello? Reuben, hi. I've been looking for you. There's medicine left in the cabinet, drugs saved for a rainy day, carefully rationed. There you are again, Shadow, a bad sign. You're not superstitious, are you? A sign isn't bad, it only points to what it signifies. The one you came for is no more. Today they are already dead. Why is it I keep coming to places and people keep being dead? What happened here? He needed a hideout. Grief, an old friend, suggested the place. In the end, he much enjoyed stoking the furnace. Physical work soothes, leaving no room for thought. Only soot clings so deeply. Reuben was scrubbing it off himself when they came for him. Who are they? He never saw their faces, but he knew what they wanted. His silence. Reuben never came close to understand who Simon truly was. After all, he He was the one pronounced him dead. He was afraid the revelation would not be forgiven. What revolution? Revelation. What did Simon discover? This is critical. Reuben witnessed a miracle and he paid for it with his life. Will you tell me what happened or not? 3 days since Simon's dead, Reuben hid here in the boiler room, but they found him and silenced him. What do I do now? I can pay a visit to the Canes, I suppose. Like, are you okay, bro? Is there anything here I can actually use? In the cupboard, you said. There's nothing in the clock. What medication do you speak of? I could very much need medication, sir. This is... Hello? Thank you. That's not really a cabinet, it's more of a trolley, but I'll let you go on that one. So it's all safe here for now. I guess the Canes are my next trip, I suppose. I might have a little pokey round, see what else is going on. Anything else to loot? Make my way to the Canes. My health is not doing well. Hang on. Have another little pokey round. Can't really... Have I been here? Open. I may well have... I could very well have been there. This is a little scary. Hello? I can talk to none of these children. And they're all just stood there. Well, stay safe, I guess, kids. Bye. Just sat there, like dolls in the window. It's a bit... It's locked. Right, I guess if we want to go to there, I better turn myself around and get out of this place. Can I get in here? Get out of here, I suppose. Make my way to the Canes and find out what's going on. I will say I am finding it interesting. I'm just struggling physically. Like I can read it. I don't mind the reading, but I'm struggling to like read it out loud. So I'm concerned it may not be as engaging for you guys because I'm stuttering every other sentence. Making my way downtown. This is a restless town. If I slip through the archway without deviating from the M route, the rest of the journey will pass without incident. I can turn to another archway, then I'll have to... It's empty though, bro. I'm empty. Oh, God. Well, I can't go any other way, and it's empty. Oh, why did I waste all of my hoosamajigs? Ah, could it be ravaged by plague? I have made a terrible error. I have made a terrible error. I need to find the bonfires, is what I need to do. It was a terrible error of mine when I thought to myself, hey, let's not ration these supplies. Let's just use as much as we humanly can. Oh, how I am not dying is beyond me. I should be dead. I should be triple dead. The developers have seen me and they've been kind to me. They've gone, there's no way this girl is going to be able to play this game without disastrously murdering herself. So it's through that. How do I get through though? Am I missing something? The path says to go through here. But you can't. There's a dead end. Okay, new plan. We're not going down there again. Like, I'm very confused as to how to leave this place. Oh, hang on. Oh no. I was going to say, if there's gates I can go through, that would have made the experience a lot easier. And IRL, I really need to pee. So. Truly, I should be dead of plague by now. So, here's the plan. I'm going to go for a wee, and then I'm going to come back. And then we're going to try and do this again. So, let's just pause for a second. Okay? So, I'm learning very quickly. I probably should have paused my game before I went, because look at my apathy now. Look at it. Let's just get rid of the pee break thing, because I am in fact here. Right. So we need to get through around there. So let's try going round this part instead. Around the plague. Around the plague. That's it. That's it. Round the plague. Just go round the plague. That's closed off. That's closed off. More plague, more plague, more plague, more plague. Just walk through the plague. Pretend the plague isn't there. Right in front of you. Right in front of you. Thanks, Pete. People will be wondering why they should like the stream when I'm literally playing Pathologic, and I'm walking through plague. Like, what a gaming moment. Just walking through plague. Because that makes sense. Hello. Right, we actually made it through without dying of plague. Despite the amount of times we walked through it. Okay, it's safe here for now. I can talk to that guy, so let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. Oh, I know you. You're the doctor from the capital, right? How do we know each other? It must be strange for you here. What kind of town with no schools or hospitals? It's always baffled me. Now there's an epidemic. We have no hospital. How are you going to treat people without a hospital? The hospital will be open soon. We can fight the plague without one. Don't you worry, mate. I'm on it. Don't you worry, mate. All right, let's go around here. Hello? Did I miss something I could possibly loot? Oh, Jesus. You expect to see children? I don't know why, though. Khan. The family heir plotted his own course with the half of his family. His followers were called Dogheads. They wore his beast-faced masks and lived in the polyhedron. This way they claimed to renounce their animal nature and approach the world of pure fantasy. They obeyed Khan blindly, hence his nickname. But Khan himself still retained the ability to doubt. With all due respect, we keep revisiting it at the wrong times. I thought this was Victor Kane's study. It is. What's it look like? Where is he? Ever since Mother died, he only goes to the Cape to visit her. What do you want? So you're Nina and Victor's son. All these times we've spoken, you still don't remember. I know you've some scatterbrains, but perhaps it's better like this. Uncle used to say the words of Kane all have a trapdoor beneath, usually more than one. Are you trying to say they're all liars? Uncle called it dialectics. You can swindle with the truth alone, you know. The world is a deck of cards, he used to say. The most important ones are always up someone's sleeve. Sounds like your uncle was a card sharp. Card sharp wants to steal with you. My uncle was the opposite. He didn't steal, he slipped jokers into people's hands. That made things more interesting. He liked enhancing a poor hand, giving the weak strength to see what they'd do with it. You were talking past tense, so talking about Simon, right? I no longer remember which of my uncles taught me to play cards. It might have been Simon, or it might have been Georgie. I was little then, like a baby tooth. They taught me to slip jokers into my opponent's decks and to play dead too. Yeah. I knew that you were smart and you'd get it right away. Keep going like that and you'll have a run of luck. Remember, everyone here is a joker and the cards are either marked or from a different deck. That's what my uncle would say. My uncle was an extraordinary man. Yeah. So we're looking at the Canes. Victor. Good to meet you. I don't mind Victor. He's a straight talking lad. But does he have anything I can loot? No. Well, let's go to the next location. They say today Victor can be found at the cave. Well, I better hop, skip, and a tail out of here. Make my way over there. We want to go there. This seems like a nice edge of a cliff. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That's not ominous at all. Should I... Don't know what to do with that. Hello? That could be who we are in fact searching for. Hello? Victor Kane. Younger brother of Simon and Georgie. If the Kanes are the shining mind of the town, then Victor is the hands that create the bricks for building castles in the air. All his life he made sure the gears of fate in this unusual family turned in harmony with one another. Perhaps that's why he enjoys assembling clocks. It seems he was the only one who could rein in the impulses of Wildmina, his late wife. Aww.
Of course. In reality, this town was completely different.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Haven't you had enough? Who's to argue some more, beg for forgiveness? If it's the latter, it's too late. It will make a difference. Yeah, I'll apologise. You need not apologise to me, I bear you no ill. Georgie, on the hand, won't talk to you. Can you tell me about Simon, then? You're his brother. I'm here because of him. You've been here for 5 days and visited us twice, and you still understand nothing. Georgie had high hopes for you, Dr. Danilowski. He expected you to amaze him, and you turned out to be ordinary. You're just stagnating. Is it such an unforgivable sin to be ordinary? You're studying immortality, aren't you? When we talk of destroying death, being ordinary is worse than sin. Can an ordinary man even understand immortality, let alone achieve it? Exactly. You know, I'm just going to keep agreeing with him. Death is time. In your life, slipping through your fingers. To defeat it, you must tame time or break it. Nothing you can be made without breaking the old. That's what Simon used to say. That's where you're wrong, Doctor. You must consider poetry the opposite of formulae and calculations. A formula is only worthwhile if it's beautiful, after all. Your current way of thinking doesn't allow for proper discussion. Come back when you understand, when you found time to break in. I heard you made all the clocks in town. Are you saying I should smash them? Should I smash all the clocks in town? Like all of them? Assuming every household has a flaming one. I don't know what's going on then. Like, all of them. I've seen a lot of clocks. I've seen a lot of clocks already. I have to break all the clocks. Let me find out what's going on here, though. If this is a coffin, then rest in peace. I'll have a little look around this area. And have a look at my little mind map. I deeply offended the Khans in the past. If only I could repay it all. I don't know what I did. Well, that's an infected district. If I go there and I don't have enough to refill this. So, like, I've got no projectile left. So, I'd have to find a way to refill it if that's possible to get through that area. There are children near the stairwells are willing to trade. Maybe they have something I can use to refill it. Well, I bloody hope so, or I don't know how I'm going to get through there, am I? there's no way out. So I've got to find a way to fill it, or I'm going to, or we could just continue as we have been and just run through the plague. Just keep running through the plague. Absolutely zero survival skill. I am going the right way, aren't I? Yeah. Zero fear, zero worry. Just run through the plague, as I'm sure the developers exactly wanted me to do. So I guess my best bet is going here, and we'll find the children on the stairs. Well, it's safe there for now, so let's have a look around for these kids. Through there. Is it? See, I'm trying to cut corners all the time. I need to actually look at where I'm going. It's just me trying to run into walls all the time. Because I am. I guess I just go around that way. Yeah. Should probably kick a dustbin or something, bring my mania up. Right, let's kick that. Or do something to it. There we go. I don't know why it pisses me off, but it does. Ah, the children. Excellent. Hello? Right. Oh, are they up there? The ones that I can... Knowing me, I'm going to end up falling off of these staircases one of these days. No, they're not. Okay, maybe I was just standing in the incorrect position to talk to them. Let's try again, shall we? Could probably use some more bloody matches at this point. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I just wasn't standing in the correct place. Hi, Laura. Hi, lanky guy. Was it your stuff our guys pilfered the other day? Prefer not to be reminded. Oh, gee, don't get all jittery. It was a test to see if you were a good one or a bad one. A bad one would have rung to grown-ups and complained. You were all right, though. You didn't lose your cool. Traded it all back in a whiz. That's the kind of thing we respect. Thanks, I guess. I'll make it brief. We convened the Children's Council to decide to accept you into what's our world, commodity exchange. But you can't play our games, and we're not showing the invisible cat either. But trading this and whatnot, anytime. The Children's Council can change its mind, you know. And were you going to get a hangover pill then, or stinky feet ice cream, or bits of coloured glass? Our trade of commodities is dizzying. Occasionally, someone even brings a schmouder to trade, if they're dumb enough. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. So anyway, we hang out near tall places, the ones you see from afar, like this one right here. If a giraffe was wandering around, we'd be hiding under it, but our winters are too cold for a giraffe. And another thing, you don't need to bring your clinky little things, save them for beggars, they're worthless now. Bring us some good, sound commodities. Beetles and butterflies are nuts too. Right, let's have a look at what you've got then. I mean, let's get one of these. I swear, like, I don't know what the... I had some beetles at some point, but the feckers took my, There you go. I need to figure out if it is indeed possible to make something. Like, I swear morphine was part of... Can I mix things to make some more plague distiller? I've told you, Peter, you need to diversify your content if it's just bloody... It's just bloody Tomb Raider. He needs to play different things, learn things, embrace new things. So I've traded with those kids, but if this district herein is infected, I'm definitely going to need my wizardoo thing, like my thingy. But I've got nothing I can use to top it up. Like, is that got full bullets? Has it got enough bullets? Hang on. Let's have a look. Oh, that stays there. It's got bullets 1 of 2. So how do I reload it? I'm just wondering, because if I can learn how to reload that, then surely I'd be able to make a thingy and put it in there, but that doesn't seem possible. So, anyway, I guess we're just going to have to make our way to the infected town. We're going to have to just do it and then pray for the best when we're there. We're going to run out of health things really quickly. Like, really ridiculously quickly. Oh no, that's not health, it's mania! Oh, I wasn't reading it properly. That's health. I've just used up loads of mania stuff. Ah, I need to make myself chiller. I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention to what effects it actually gives. We're just going to have to go to the infected area and try not to die. And worst case scenario, I'm going to have to restart from when I did the bonfires. So that I actually have more of this thing, more of the more of the solution to use my little prototype thing. So if you're just joining and you've not seen it yet, basically this little device I'm holding, whoa, can spray out some solution that basically disinfects the area and gets rid of the plague. But I got very confused thinking that this entire fog was the plague. So I was going around using it where I didn't need to use it, and I ran out of solution. So now I've got no solution left, and I need to figure out how to get more solution, like now, because I used it all. Because I'm small-brained. And basically now every time I go into an infected area, I'm probably going to die. But I'm hoping maybe once we get to this doctor in the other infected area where we're going now, we can figure out a solution for getting more of the disinfectant stuff. I'm hoping that is the case. If we can just make it through there. I'm just walking through. I'm powering through. I'm powering through. Yeah, it's just down here and round, I think. Can't catch me. Can't catch me. Can't catch me. Loser. Loser. Yeah, it's down around here. Yes, it is. The consequences of my stupidity. And I was going to say, I'm fairly sure I'm going the wrong way, but no, it's down here. This is the consequences of my stupidity. I don't know what that thing on the roof is, but it makes me feel uneasy. Okay, off it goes. Off it goes. Hello? The changeling. I saw Clara in remote places where nowhere else could reach, and at times it feels like she was in two places at once.
Stop squirming. Everything's all right now.
Look into my eyes, don't move, don't even turn your head. She won't touch you as long as there's a thread between us. Who's she? Shabnak. You know, the bony monstrosity you don't believe in? The one that's making your hands shake right now? You see her too? Impossible. She's my own private hallucination. My follows are very much unknown. But that's not true. It's good that you think so. The less you believe in her, the harder it will be to get her hooks into you. Laughing at her would be ideal, honestly, but you don't have the guts for that. You're way too serious. Shabnak is the plagued body. The earth spits her out every few years so she might walk through the town and cleanse it of its corruption. The thoughts of weak people. Everyone believes something different on that front. Why you, with your head of solid oakwood, can see her is a very interesting question. Most people like you are completely blind. What ripped that hole into you, I wonder? I don't remember. Now that's interesting. Was there something, a little pinprick from your past, a hangnail getting inflamed? Very interesting. I'd love to know more. Either way, whether you believe her or not, she'll never stop following you. She likes you, I can tell from a mile away. But I'll teach you how to handle her. Take notes, scholar. I don't want to be sarky. I would like to know. Rule number 1, you're no adversary for her, your little revolver won't shoot her, your knife won't even stab her. Can't stab a fairy tale, can you? And that's why you haven't, and why would you even have a knife anyway? So all you can do is run. Fair enough. And the prototype? What prototype? Have an experimental device prototype that's capable of dispersing plague miasma. No, I'm her now. Let's say the vision manifests as some kind of dense cloud sandpest. If I shoot at it, I'll dissipate it, which means the prototype can kill the Shabnak. You claim to fight death and look at how your eyes lit up when you say kill. Killing would be a heroic feat. Killing death would be a heroic feat. It's been a long-held dream of mine. How about compressed air and atomized particles of Baal and Belladonna? Do you miss anything about thematic weapons? I thought not. They say a sign from Boss Tarak can stop her for a short while. When he sighs, she walks on tiptoes, careful not to wake him. If you exhale the right way, it will probably slow her down. You believe that the interventions of your science can defeat the ancient truth of the step? Well then, scholar, give it a try. It'll be interesting. Now, here's rule 2. She both loves and hates fire. She can't pass a bonfire without wanting to love and destroy it, so like bonfires, they'll slow her down. I kept flicking my matches by accident. They spoke to me about bonfires a good deal at the town as well. Rule 3. She's drawn to people who aren't hollow. You may be close-minded and spiteful, but she still senses something in you, something you carry inside and some spark. In other words, there's no way she's going to forget about you. Once she closes, she'll never stop chasing you. The one thing's simple. I'm not even going to give it a number. If she catches you, she'll devour you. You might find a way to wriggle out her braces the first time, but definitely not the second. And finally, you're probably not going to believe me. She eats away at most people's bodies, dries their skin, chews up their immune system, but you're not as easy to get. Like someone's watching from above, protecting you maybe? From above you mean heaven? I don't know. Well, yes, I do know, but don't understand. Feel free to disbelieve me, it doesn't matter. Just keep in your mind that you won't get infected in a plague district like others do. Oh, okay. Instead, you'll go insane, waste all your time, and then she'll eat you. That's how it will happen. Maybe that's why I'm not getting it. Okay, that makes sense. You have a point. Being in the head makes me feel like a maelstrom is raging inside my head. She thinks she's my sister, and I think she's a monster made of bones. My hatred for her is stronger than all of yours combined. Be bold, banter. There's no shame in running from her. Perhaps maybe you'll get something done after all in the end. Oh God. Oh God. Well, I will light it. I need to get my apathy up a bit.
So,
What have I done? Did I just dispose of it? Did I accidentally... I don't know. Okay, right. So it's just down this street. Of course there's plague here. I just need to get to the doctor. I just need to get to the colleague, the guy. That's all I need to do. I don't, my asthma, what's the Majima thingy? I don't have enough in it, so I'm just gonna have to walk through it and hope for the best. Oh no, I put it in a slot. That's where it went. I got more matches. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, life is okay. It's all right now. I can't... Is there any more bonfires about? One over there. But let's focus on the task at hand. Let's open. Hi, guys. I can talk to her. Are you listening to something? Daughter of Victor and Nina, eldest daughter of the king, Simon's niece. Her mother was a mistress, a woman said to wield mystical powers. Mariah believed she was meant to walk the same path. She followed everywhere by her signs, young women who claimed to align the fates with the constellations and the matters of destiny itself. Woo woo. Every gesture was burned with untamed fire. I can't hear you speak my language. Pretend you don't know it. I haven't said anything yet. He dares open his mouth while the mistress is working. I've been told the mistress's town was Capella. Having two mistress spells disaster, doesn't it? Capella, give her the town. It will drown in viscous internia. In sweet Ahida, where every morning is met with a smile and no smile holds even a shade of a spark. Ugh, I don't want to hear about her. So your rivals, then? The only thing worth fighting for the souls, for the spirit, for the future. Forgive me, Undal. The lights of you should not be shouted out. I was focused on dialogue. The unexpectedness of her voice caught me off guard. I want to talk to Isidora. Give me your hand, Nadal. Do it. Look me in the eye. No, you're not mocking me. You really don't know. Let me guess. Isidore's dead, just like everyone else in this town. Am I right? Isidore's dead. How did it happen? An ugly story. I'm not some commoner girl to engage in gossip. Much more important was the trace of Uncle Simon's hands that lingers in this house. It's here, very close, still warm. I can feel it, but the door's locked and broken, and the house will give nothing freely. Tell me more, whatever you can. I don't know. Uncle was a very close friend of Isidore Barach, of a rival. A true friendship was indistinguishable from rivalry, and I can feel his life still smouldering in this house, in some object or living memory. Perhaps he's not even himself. Simon's alive and in hiding? Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anywhere. I'm doing what is stupid, what you're doing even more so. You're investigating in your own way. That isn't stupid. That's not my point, Undali. Daniel? Is his name Daniel? It's something. In the people... There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house and the whole town. In the polyhedron, in the people... Even in the street layout, great people don't die, they just scatter into a myriad of reflections. But we, his poor descendants, won't ever be able to put them back, because tomorrow shall not come. The people locked in town had thoughts too, but we're broken out. We'll be suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Shaknat will devour our tomorrow. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you, and you'll lie there frozen, staring at the ceiling forever. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar in town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. Today shall not come. I don't know what the right. It is critical. Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress. I see the truth. Tomorrow shall not come. If only you acted differently. If only you'd opened the hospital, taken charge of emergency command, search for answers. Perhaps things would have been differently, but you've missed your every chance. And so have I. What should we do now? Go to the Stillwater, say goodbye to Eva, gaze up at the starry sky before you sleep, write a letter, get in touch with something you hold dear before it ends. I hope to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. No, I will fight till the end. Although you know, Daniel, this was my dream too. I stood in this house right here. Uncle Simon breathed the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you for some reason. What a downer. What a downer, truly. So, every person that I've tried to find is dead. So this is very unfortunate for us. But I'll have a look around this place if I'm allowed to. Hello? Can I talk to you? No, I can't. Can I get into any of these doors? I can open that one. Hello? Sticky, the orphan in Sneak, one of his children Isidore Buck surrounded himself with in his final days. As you do, just orphans.
What?
Ah, you son of a barnacle, lost the pin again, maybe move it to the left. What you doing here? Go take a breather. I told you I'd call you up when you were done. Done with what? Picking a lock in someone else's house? And you'd lose it. I used to come and sleep here, like, all the time, before the Master Isidore died. That's why we were asking to break into the house for her. What? Do you think I'm some dimwit? The front door took me 3 minutes tops. The main study, though, won't budge. It's as if they broke the lock specifically so no one can open it, and blocked the door from inside to boot. Is there something important inside that study? One would hope so, wouldn't they? Just breaking into people's houses after they're dead. Of course there is. The clues. It was the murderer who closed it, I tell you, so no one can investigate anything. So Master Barak stays unavenged. Yeah, can't be a coincidence. You know how it was. This house was open all the way until the funeral. Then the killer knew he had to lock it because they understood at the funeral not everyone grows forearms after death. That beast claw too. It only happens if you fought for your life, tooth and nail. It's been 3 days he's been in the ground, all over now. The killer was sulking here that very day. Seen him with my own 2 eyes, I did, because I wasn't at the funeral like everyone else. Still couldn't track him down. You've seen the murderer. Who did it? Did you recognise him? I'm not telling you. You don't care one bit about Master Barak. All these days you were cool as a cucumber that he was dead, that he's murdered. Fuck you. All right. All right. I don't know who you are, sir, but you're being rude. Master Barak was just some old man who wrote a letter to the capital, magical, mystical Simon. He was the best of them all. I just want to help you. Who the heck are you, walking around here all high and mighty like you did nothing? Bear, he came with you too, and they killed his father, and he was the one who accused them of it. Imagine that. 5 days after, look where you are, and look where Bear is. I'll go find Master Rock's killer on my own, or with Bear maybe, because we cared for him, although you never did. You care about Simon Kane, don't you? Have you ever thought he might be right behind this stubborn door, eh? Murder tell me that he felt some kind of trace of Simon in this house of presence. Master Barak, they buried him at least. Simon, they didn't. Someone stole him. You didn't know that, huh? No one did. The Kanes thought they'd be able to keep it a secret. Not from me, though. What if Simon's body is right here? I'll find it. Then, not you. I'll finally defeat this door. It's going to defeat the door, guys. That is. Right, so Simon's body has apparently disappeared. That's locked. Oh. Hello? Hello? Apathy has reached its peak and life fades. Okay. No. No, don't do that. Don't shoot yourself. What's going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought, did I kill myself? What's going on? What troubles you, Sphere? What is this place? Where am I? Fair question. Your mortal flesh and body lies above the ground, a bullet in its head. You yourself beyond the flesh is nowhere. You are in a cradle of an abyss, a slight feeble of light between the ticking hands of blackened time. I just shot myself. Why are we talking? You stand inside a mirrored chamber, look one glass in which you shot yourself, more still, which your life goes on. This place allows a man to live among the possibilities. You're free to pick whichever one you shot yourself and end your story there, or you can defy death and give it one more try. Your business of the living world remains unfinished, though. Let's just say you did not shoot yourself. Too much left to do, and not enough of you. Your goal will pull yourself back to life, a hook lodged in your cheek. If you depart too soon, who will be left to bear the burden? Who are you? Why can I see beings like you? Does it matter? Not really, I'm just curious. Now think, where do you find yourself? As a body lying bleeding on the ground, are you still at Stillwater staring at the clock? The clock is common as can be, what you can do with it is not. To stand before it and watch the motions in its hands. Am I stuck in some kind of time loop? That's a good question. Does it matter? It does. Yeah, I have to understand it. You come out of the shadows by degrees, Signor. Indeed, it's as if you were here, both here and there. Cool. I'll give it a try.
Superstitions.
I'm just breaking all these mirrors. Do I have to break all of them? Hello? I will just break all these mirrors. I've broken all the mirrors. Hello? Hello? I'm at the Stillwater. It's day 5. My temporary refuge. Well, I should probably go back and figure out what's in there. That's locked. 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 Open. Hello? What is occurring? Oh, hi. The Fatalist. She came from the capital with the Oneratex, an organization that built the western part of the town. Many of the town's oddities can be attributed to them. Yulia immediately struck me as an intelligent, rational, and unhappy person. Hi, you're right. I'm so sorry for any of my Russian pronunciation, by the way. I can't. Got a cigarette. Afraid not. Pity. There are no cigarettes left in town. There's almost nothing left, really, but I miss the cigarettes especially. Are you a friend of Igor's? Forgive me, but I'm still getting acquainted with the guests of this house. So you probably don't remember me. Well, I should have expected that. You're probably beset with new demands every minute. Yeah, forgive me, you're right. So much has piled up and everyone wants something from me. I'm Yulia. Yulia. Lyrichekva? Lyrichekva. Julia. I'm so sorry. 2 days ago you came to my house, the Trammel, and promised me to put in a good word with me the Canes to make sure they don't exile me from the town. Ah, yes, of course, I remember you. I'm afraid I haven't got a chance to speak to the Canes yet, but I'll certainly get round to it. I see you're not in the mood. I thought we had an agreement. I gave you a lead and you gave me your word. A lead, you say? Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Hi. Hi. Eva, Stillwater is a failed observatory. I can't speak. Observatory converted into a guest house. One day, Eva Yan just moved in. She was never chased out. According to the locals, the Stillwater changes people in strange ways, and someone must bear its intentions. Good for her. You're back. That's good. You sleep much more soundly in the Stillwater than in a prison cell. Simon had a good reason for arranging you to stay here. Tell me, this long-case clock, how long has it been here? Always has been here. Simon used to joke that they built Stillwater around it. When Farquhar had started erecting the Stillwater, the clock was the first thing to be installed. But why are you asking? Is the ticking too loud and disturbs your sleep? No, I was just curious where it came from. So you say Simon who brought it here? I don't think he brought it himself. It's heavy, but he was brought it here at his request. In fact, you're the first to ask me about it. Most people don't seem to notice it. Each time I see you touching it, it feels like you can see something I can't, as if you're transported by it. Wait, have you already seen me touching this clock before? You've been living here for 5 days, of course I have. Every single day you stand in front of it and murmur something before you go to bed. If I didn't know you were such a skeptic heart, I would have thought you were performing a ritual. Just trying to figure out what kind of place Stillwater is. Those who couldn't live in Stillwater can get things muddled in their heads, but you shouldn't blame it on the house. It's unusual, certainly, and built with specific intent, but it's only a building. You're right, I'm dead tired. I need to sleep. Sleep is death's little brother. A truism. I'm quoting the Breakback Trudansky. Not my best quote. Don't lie down when you're thinking about the clock. You won't fall asleep anyway. You're right, I can't get it out of my head. Didn't they say something about breaking the clock, though? Amalgam is required to recall the past. It's needed for both the batcher's past and the player's past, including loading a safe requires payment. It's can be obtained by smashing mirrors in a couple of ways. So I'm guessing it's my save point, kind of, if I can figure out how to use it. Or I can go back from it. If I die with no amalgam, death will be final. It's crucial to always have some. Whilst in which the batcher will grab the only remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kane. This is where I get the thingamabob. This is where I get my... Have I already grabbed it? I've already grabbed it at this point. And it has 0 in it still. But that's interesting. That's very interesting. But there's no mirrors for me to break if I don't have enough amalgam. Hello? There's another one. I can go back on all of these days. I don't have any amalgam though. So I can't actually do it right now. So I don't want to do... There's probably another chance for me to get it from smashing mirrors, but there isn't any right now. So what I think I'll do is, I've been playing for like 2.5 hours. So what I'll probably do is, I'll leave it here for today, and then we'll come back to this point the next time we do it. But yeah, I think I'll exit game now, and we can talk through. So this is, it's been an interesting game. I am a little confused, but I think that's just me, to be honest. I could probably understand it a lot more with you know, being things. But it's really good to have you all guys here, and I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough, even though my ass has found it hard to read things and I've been a bit stupid. But this was interesting, and I hope you guys will come again at some point and we can play the rest of this game. So thanks for coming, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.